Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. So I want to get my makeup done while I share few things I learned in the university. Let's just call it University 101. Yes, so I'm going to be doing my makeup and I share a few things I learned in the university, and this might be beneficial to you, especially if you're still an undergraduate. So let's get right into it. So we have to listen to some music, so that the atmosphere will not be too boring. So let's listen to some music. Yes, so that is that. I'm going to start my primer first. I'm just trying to do an everyday makeup look, so I'm going to start my primer and I'll use my finger to apply that all over my face. So guys, school is not a scam. That's my number one thing I learned. Forget all those people saying school is a scam, school is a scam. Nah, lie. School is not a scam. We have some friends that will be like, oh, school is a scam, school is this, school is that. Trust me, those people you are seeing, they are making A's and B's. I know of a friend of mine while I was in university. The guy is a very playful guy. Trust me when I say this guy finished with the first class, and he was among the ones who are always like, oh, I don't have a notes, I don't care about classes, I don't do this, I don't do that. And it's a lie. Nigga is a brilliant student, so forget what anybody's saying. Just so you know, school is not a scam. That's number one thing I learned. Okay, so number two thing I learned is that no man is an island. Yes, as a student, trust me, you cannot know everything. Make friends with people who are better than you. You can't know everything. For example, myself, when I was in 200 level, I figured my grades were not where I wanted to be yet. Not like I wasn't brilliant or something, but I figured that, okay, this is not what I want for myself. There was a particular CGPA I was trying to target, and I didn't get there on time. So the best thing was just like make new friends and people who would help my academics. So I made a few friends and we started having group readings and the likes, and at the end of the semester, oh my god, my grades dope. So that's number two. No man is an island. Make friends. Make good friends. Make friends with people who are serious with the academics. Trust me, it truly helps. So another one is, do not hesitate to ask questions when you are being taught something I don't know. I know people don't like, they don't like talking in class, asking questions. If you can't even ask a lecturer, you can ask your friend. Do not hesitate to ask questions. You see all those things you don't ask, I feel like you can sort it out on yourself. At the end of the day, you will not understand those courses. So do not hesitate to ask questions. One thing about me, regardless, I don't care if you abuse me that this girl likes talking too much, I would come up to you and ask you questions if I don't understand something. So do not hesitate to ask questions. One things you want, one part Kashakojo. Yeah. So another tip I learned is old girl tight. Old girl title. Okay, I have a very big experience on this old girl tight. So there was a time that I was constantly reading, I wanted to up my grades. I was constantly reading without asking God for direction or just telling God to crown my efforts. You won't believe it when I said, when my results came out, oh my god, it was not bad, but it was far beyond what I was expecting, because I really put a lot during the exam period. I was doing night classes back to back, and at the end of the day, what happened? My result was just down. I just decided that, okay, don't let me start stressing myself more on this thing. Let me just, tell God and ask for directions. And when I did that, and I did not even read as much as I read the previous time. And when my result came out, the results were so beautiful. God, very tight. Just hold God. Ask God for directions. Trust me, it works, and to save you from a lot of trouble. I need to do my brows, and when I do my brows, I won't want to talk, so just watch. So guys, I know some of you might not like what I want to say next, but stop adding money to your fees to extort your parents. If you consider it in the long run, it's not worth it. Especially parents that they are struggling to send their kids to school and they are still extorting them. If you hear the prices some students come for their parents, you would run. So stop extorting your parents by adding to your fees. It's actually not worth it in the long run. Also, remember that you are loved at home. Stop fooling around in school. Stop going to parties you are not invited. Stop making a mess out of yourself. Stop fooling around in school. Good grades are really important. If you can, please try and finish with one. Yes, it is very important. That's also one thing I learned. Good grades are very, very important. If you can, just try and finish with good grades. Makeup is looking good already. That tip is that your allowance would always finish before the end of the month. Yes, your allowance would always finish before the end of the month. So learn how to manage. You need to understand that right now the economy is actually tough, and you just have to learn how to manage your allowance. You finishing your allowance before the month does not mean that you need to start doing rubbish or start calling your parents to disturb them for money. You need to also understand that the country is quite rough, so just manage and rough it till the end of the month. Also, make friends with students who are in a class ahead of you. You see that tip? It helped me. When I was in 100 level, I knew some girls that were in 200 level in my department and they were really good with their studies. It didn't cost me anything to walk up to them and introduce myself and made friends with them. Because you see those girls, they'll give you tips because they've done those courses before. So they'll give you tips and tricks, even about the lecturers and their lectures, what to do, how to get good grades, how to solve some questions, or even give you past questions. And all these things would help and boost your academic performance. Also, ensure you have a good relationship with your lecturers. This is really important because after you finish school, you don't know where you might need their favor. At some point, I needed someone to write a reference letter for me. So just imagine I don't have a lecturer that I was quite close with. Who would help me with my reference letter? So ensure you build a good relationship with your lecturers, even if not all, one lecturer at least. Also, know that some days will be rough and some days will be good. There will be a point in time where you'll be like, oh my god, I hate university, can I just finish already? You will break down in tears, you will cry that they didn't tell us this is not the university we see in Hollywood movies. Yes, it's quite different from what is being portrayed in movies and all. So there will be a time where everything is quite rough, but trust me, with dedication, keep going, and before you know it, you're done. So guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had to do my lip and wear my wig off camera because I'm running quite late. My makeup looks good. So yes, so that's it. And my final tip is remember the son or daughter of who you are. So that is all on my University 101. If you're still an undergraduate, I hope you pick one or two from what I've said and use that to help you scale through success while in university. So that will be all. So time to go out. I still remain Onyakindele. Please, by now, I hope you've subscribed. If you've not, let me give you 1 minute to do that. By now you should have actually subscribed, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and share this video to someone who you feel might need this. So until next time, I still remain Onyakindele. Bye.